Hello, class. This is Mrs. Albritton. Let's continue with our Unit 2, Part 3 study guide. So, problem number 13, which inequality is shown in the graph below? Well, when I look at the answer choices, I see that I have for A greater than or equal, B is less than or equal, C is greater than, and D is less than. Well, first of all, I'm looking at my boundary line. And don't forget, your boundary line tells you some things. So the boundary line in this case is a dotted line or dashed line, if you want to call it that. And dashed or dotted lines will only give you a less than or greater than symbol. So I can already eliminate A and B because they have less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So they can't possibly be the inequality that matches this graph. Now, another thing that I see is that my line, well, let's go ahead and let's look at the fact that we do have C and D are in slope-intercept form. For C, what's the slope? Yeah, it's 2. What's the y-intercept? -2. How about D? Same thing, isn't it? That means we've got to look at something else because this has been graphed according to the y-intercept and the slope. Because the y-intercept is -2, means you start here. Slope is 2, which means you go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. And they've done that. Good job of that. Now, so the only thing left to determine whether this is correctly graphed or which inequality it fits is where they shade it. Less than, the shading is below the line or under the line. Greater than, we shade on top of the line or above the line. In this case, they shade it underneath the line. So it has to be the less than symbol, which is this one. All right, let's go to the next problem. So here on number 14, we're asked to find f of 3. And don't forget, when we're talking about functions, we're talking about f of x. So that 3 just means x. So wherever x is 3, what is y? It's 7. Okay, easy to find on a table. Number 15, they're asking the same thing. However, we've got a graph. So find x. This time they want us to find x. If f of x is equal to 4, that means the y value is 4. So what is the x value at that point? So let's see. If f of x is, f of x is equal to 4. So we want to go up to where y is 4 and go over to the line. Because I don't just go up to y as being 4 and mark it there. There's no line there. The line is over here. It's on 4, y being 4, but it's over here. And where is x at that point? It is at 5. So the answer is x is 5 when f of x is at 4. Because the ordered pair is 5, 4. You got it? Next. Okay. So when your f of x is 4, your x itself is 5. Just try to keep that straight. It gets a little confusing, but just read your graph. You should be okay. And we're going to stop here on this video because the next section coming up is going to be our wonderful arithmetic sequences. See you on the next video.